What is that? Hey, what's going on, guys? So welcome to today's vlog. So we're going to the Botanical Garden here in the city of Cali. This is my first time here at this location, so we'll see what we're going to encounter today. Okay, folks, so here we are. I think this is the beginning of the location. Let us enjoy the view. So which one is the favorite place for the palm trees? In Colombia, palm trees are divided in 4 regions. Meliponas, the guardians of the natural equilibrium. The bees, the so important bees. There are a few right there. Nice. Oh, check out this map. That's pretty cool. Colombia, 231 species of palm trees. Interesting. Okay, this home is inspired by the landscape of the Andes. It's made of adobe. The purpose of this space is to create an invitation to explore history, traditions, and the culture. So in a few words, is to basically just a reminder and to invite people to know and to discover some of the history. Yeah, you have your machete right there. Well, this one actually is called peinilla, but I guess most people will call it a machete. Some of the tools that farmers would use. Good living, el buen vivir. Guys, it's quite representative of what you would find in a farmhouse. My grandma used to have a lot of these plants all around our house. It's pretty cool. Rabo de lagarto, Santoxylum fagara. Lagarto, that translate lizards. I don't know if they refer to the tail, although tail would be cola. He says rabo. Rabo usually is butt, so I guess lizard's butt. Amoeba, chicharra. Chicharra is the name that we use for cicadas. Scarab. Some type of aquarium. I don't see any fish there though. Oh, there is one right there. Tiny one. Oh, there's quite a few. Quite a few. Here's the zorro. Entonces, ¿estás tu vida de camarógrafo?
Sí, las.
Welcome, Hakan El Guardian, the Guardian. Welcome to Farallones Park and a magical place full of life. Pretty nice story. I wasn't aware of that story. That's pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of Black Panther when he goes through that process of becoming the Black Panther and then he sees his relatives in the afterlife. Oh, that's pretty nice. So from here we can see a lot of a 360 view of the surroundings of the park. Nice view. Let us continue. I guess this is the name of the companies and people who have donated somehow to the park. I think I'm gonna get a drink here. All right, we just got salpicón. So it was 11,500 pesos, about $3. Yeah. So, okay. So papaya, pineapple, mango. It's a very common drink. You can find it pretty much everywhere. Quite a lot of fruit in it. Right. Let's see what's up ahead. So it's a hotel for insects. And so basically what they do is they create these areas where like insects like wasp, they can put their eggs and then, well, if they can just stay there. Different types of cacti. Check out this one, it looks like a crown. Oh, look at this one, it's like a swirl. That's pretty neat. A hummingbird. So this is the pond that we saw from up there when we were up there. Might have some fish and stuff. I don't see any from here. The water is kind of bluish, so hard to see. So basically here they give you the steps to create your own. It depends on what you want to plant, either food or medicinal plants. Let's go through here. Condimentaria, so condiments, everything that we use. We have lavanda, cebollín, carrots, zanahoria, kale morada, so purple kale, ginger, jengibre, green kale, lulo. Lulo, it's a tropical fruit that you can make juice with that, and it's very delicious. Ají, so ají is the spice that we use. You know, just like Mexicans have different types of chili, so this is our chili. So it says from the United States all the way to Brazil and the Caribbean. And here we have tomillo, thyme, pico. There's quite a few of these herbs that I know what they are because my grandmother used to use them for illnesses and stuff, you know, stomach aches or whatever. So I used to use a lot of these herbs. Oh, pineapple. Check it out. Nice. I'm gonna have to go around because people are blocking the way there. They have a guide, so he's explaining to them what a lot of these plants are. So it's pretty cool. So if you're ever here, know that you're gonna have somebody. There's somebody who or give you an explanation of what a lot of these plants are. Hey guy, what's up? We found a kitty here. Got papaya. So we have banana. In English we call it banana, right? But yeah. And there we have racimo is what we call the whole thing, right? That's how it grows. Let's take a look at the map. Where are we? So we are right here. We went here. So this is the entrance. I remember we went up this way. We get to this house and we came down this road up to here. So this place is blocked right now. We can't go up there. Okay, so we just continue this way. All right, let's continue. What is this? So this is some kind of art statue. It's a totem. Author is J. Peláez, made in white granite. Manzana mamea, from the south of Mexico to Guatemala and the Caribbean. So some kind of apple tree. Hey, there is an. Let me see if I can capture it. There is a weird animal right there. What is that? I've never seen that animal before. Yeah, I've never seen it before. That's interesting. Check out the name of this plant. Cara de burro, donkey's face. I guess in a way it looks like a donkey. This is the famous guanábana. I think in English it's soursop, but I've never had it there. So it says, discover the mystery of the phone of the woods, experience with your own voice, and listen how it amplifies when it goes through tube. It's simply wonderful. So this is the phone, I guess. Let's see. Hola! I guess. Oh, solo personal. I guess this is the end. Okay, so I guess that's the end of this area. And going down there is gonna be, I think, the exit. So it doesn't take too long. I mean, if the rest of the areas were open, I think you'd be able to see more. But right now, there are some areas up there that are closed down to the public. So yeah, I don't know. So check out this fungi made out of stone. That's pretty cool. So I think this is some type of fungi greenhouse or something like that. So they are growing fungi right here. Right, guys, I think this is the last stretch of this arc. Let's see, let's check out this place. So basically it's saying, you know, we have everything you need to feel better, I guess. So they have different types of plants, right? Like curcuma. You can prepare infusions. It alleviates arthritis. It helps with anxiety, and it also adds flavor to foods. Hinojo, which is very aromatic. It's good for stomach aches, flatulence. Ají cayena, which is some kind of chili. Arnica, I know that one. My grandma and mother used to use those ones quite a lot. Tranquil is good for the nerves, stomach aches, and to bring down fevers. I don't know how to make any of that because again, it used to be my grandmother used to be the one who basically whatever any illness that we might have, she would go to the garden, pick something up, make some kind of drink, and and after a while we'd be good. And what is this here? Oh, this is interesting. So they're talking about how certain, depending on where you are, right, you're going to use different types of herbs. So they're not going to use the same, for instance, this person from China is not going to use the same herbs for a specific purpose, right? The same herb because they might not have it, but they might have something similar. So they're talking about here, ruda, it's a plant that they use for good luck, right? So they shower with that, and so it says, a person from China would use, pretty sure I'm gonna butcher that word because that's what it says, mudan. So they will shower with that for good luck. Same thing, cimarrons to give flavor to, let's say, soups. So in the tropical savanna, African savanna, they would use lalo. Wherever you are, your people are gonna find things that may fulfill a purpose, right? It's not gonna be the same one because every area is different, but yeah, quite interesting. Also, this is an example of gualba. It's some type of bamboo. I don't know if it's the same family, but that's the only thing that I could think of. So this is gualba right here. So all this construction is made out of with gualba. We got to the beginning because I went up there, and that's when I got the salpicón, the drink that I got. I didn't notice the first time. There are 3 statues of kids up there. Alright guys, so this is the end of today's adventure. And I was talking to one of the guys who work here, and he was telling me that there is an area that we couldn't access today, and so what they're doing is they're working on some platform, I guess there is some kind of, I don't know what to call it, a waterfall of sorts. And so they're building some type of bridge, something that you can basically, walk by and then feel the breeze, as the water is coming down, and so that you can also observe that particular area. So he says that there might be opening soon, so if you're ever in Cali and you want to visit the Botanical Garden, that's a pretty cool. I mean, it's taking me a little bit over an hour, just taking it slow. So it's a pretty good place to see. The one in Utah, I wanted to capture it, but the day I went there, they have some kind of concert, so I couldn't access the place. But yeah, so next thing is gonna see if I can get something to eat. Still don't know where. All right guys, so I decided to walk all the way to downtown area. It's gonna take a little bit less than an hour, I think. And I just bought these cookies. It's very common that you find this. This is coconut cookies, and I bought this also combo that has a tiny coconut cookie and this other one. So that will be enough until I get to a place where I can have lunch or something. So